Hello, hello everyone, Cole Hatter here, back again with Sunless Sea. Now I know what you're thinking, Cole, what are you talking about? You haven't done a Let's Play of Sunless Sea, this is the first video of it. That is where you're wrong. You see, back in ye old days of yore, I had a series called Friday Night Frights, which might come back if I'm feeling up to it, and one of those videos was of Sunless Sea. A game that I thought at the time was not really all that scary, but the more I played it, which was quite a lot, the more I realized it's pretty fucked up. And also, it's companion game? Companion? I don't know if it came first, but Fallen London. Also, very good game. Very, browser-based. Kind of like, I guess the best thing I can compare it to is Kingdom of Loathing, but if Kingdom of Loathing were a choose-your-own-adventure game. That makes sense. Shut up. So I wanted to make this video, these series of videos, in conjunction, is that the word? I hope so, with the Sunless Skies Kickstarter. But I fucked up. As I usually do. And, I didn't get it out in time. I didn't record it in time. And the Kickstarter has come and gone. It's been supported. I supported it. You probably should have supported it if you didn't. Shame on you. But you know what? Go buy Sunless Seas and go play Fallen London. It's fucking awesome games. But that being said, let's just get started, shall we? Continue. Oh, yes. You can fire before your firing solution is complete. Oh, okay. Everything loaded in very quickly. Oh, I forgot I had the UI a lot bigger. Oh. Now don't be alarmed by all of this shit. Be very alarmed, in fact. There's quite a bit. Will this music stop? No, I don't think so. We're at the Wolfstack Docks. This is the theme for when you get into Fallen London. But, yeah, that's the thing. This is Fallen London. This is Fallen London itself. This is where all of the stuff that on the website, all that shit's taking place. You're going in, a townhouse is probably somewhere over there being taken over by rats and shit. Is my hunger going up? I hope not. Yeah, we got hunger, fuel, and terror. This is hull integrity, speeds, logbooks. These are all the fucking shit I have to get done. These are my officers. Guardian Exile. Tireless Mechanic. Clatterly Air. I think she is something brought over from Fallen London. I'm not sure, though. There are some... If you connect your Fallen London account to your Sunless Seas account, game, I guess, you get a lot more shit. Admiralty office, do I have anything to give you? Have an appointment? Leave. Okay. Okay. Carouse in the docks. What am I looking for right now? Acquaintance, sojourning with the sisters. Oh, yes. In the first video, I believe I did, I went to Hunter's Keep, which is the home of 3 very mysterious sisters. And I guess each one of the games you can sort of buddy up with one of them, become very good friends, but then something happens. And I'll show you as soon as we pass it. Let's see, favors and you combine the sea stories. Pick something up. Yes, I'm now in league with the mob. I have to do some shit for them. Do I have to, though? Shadowy Figure has made you an offer. Asked to pick something up. From where? I forget, though! Menacing? Accountably peckish. I have a cannibal taint. Oh, dear. That sounds not sexy. I just need to go over some things. It's been a while since I've played this. Okay, well... you know what? Worst case scenario, we die. Oh well. So let's see. This is our current... You can pick like a goal, an objective, a story to what your captain is. Is my captain here, Annabelle? She is. I think this is like the 4th captain I'm on in this game. Because death is a very... I want to say slap on the wrist. Or a very key component here, because you're gonna die. You're gonna die a lot. And you're gonna lose everything. Absolutely everything except for one thing. And you get to choose what that one thing is. It could be your ship, it could be your cargo, it could be your riches, or your map. I have been... Where is my map? I don't think I can look at the map while I'm here. Nope, this is it. Here's the map. I've been holding on to this map for the past 4 lifetimes. Literally. Because every time you die, and you do not give the map over to someone else, if you give over the ship, or I think the guns is one of them, or the cargo, or the money, the map rearranges. And half of the people die trying to explore the map. As you can see, Abbey Rock, there's Hunter's Keep. All of this usually stays in the same typical area. Like, everything usually stays in the same typical area, but they will switch amongst themselves. So I think in one of them, I think it was Chapel of Lights was over here, or Mount Palmerston was over here. And in a previous lifetime, someone needed to get to Mount Palmerston. And I was like, okay, looking at someone else's map before I realized that shit changed. Oh, okay, Mount Palmerston's right here. And I go here and I find Brighton. I'm like, well, this is not where I expect it to be. And I died. That person never made it to Mount Palmerston. And that will happen to you. And you will feel like garbage for not fulfilling your promises. So, all of that being said, where the fuck are we going? Oh, now our thing is going up, I think. Oh, yep, our thing's going up. We've got, look in the... Does this pause it? Probably not. I don't know where we're supposed to go. Mutter salts from wither to calm his tongue. So we are trying to find a lead to look for our father's bones. He was a Zailer. Yes, they do the Z's. And he was lost at Z, and we're trying to find out where he is so we can bring him home and give him a proper burial. Hunting trophy, drowned pearl. I forget what most of this stuff is. Visions of the surface. Far above the sun remains. In Vanderbite, they always eager for news of the surface. Tale of terror, recall it, light a candle, light another. Recent news. Oh yeah. Unforgiving mode. I can't save because then I'll lose my hardcore mode status. Auxiliary engine? Again, I'm reacquainting myself with everything. Shipyard. I can't get another ship. This is what I have. It's what I could get. Oh, 3 captains lost. I've lost 3 captains in this lifetime. To, the Z, if you will. I've got a Legia class steamer. I'm just trying to figure out where I left off. Please forgive me. Mutton Island. There's a Mutton Island. Blockade. Islands of the Z are always in motion. Everything is quiet. That probably means that everything's fine. Objective. Find your father's bones. Retrieve strategic information. Oh yeah, I have to go around to different ports and write up a port report. Yeah. Port report. Very, very nice. And give it to the Admiralty, and they will give me money and sometimes fuel. So it's kind of worth it to start with. Deliveries from the Salt Lions. You've run several loads of Sphinx stone. Oh yeah. That's another thing I do. Collect cargo for the Cheery Man. Collect from... Oh, okay. This is what I have to do. Because this is what I have to do, otherwise I will die. Collect cargo for the Cheery Man. Collect from the Khan's Heart and the Salt Steps. Khan's Heart and Salt Steps. You've been asked to pick up a package and return it to London. Don't come back without it. Venture, small dreams. Tomb colonist brought a criminal to Vanderbite and assisted her. What precisely? Okay. Ventures desire fight. 7 hunting trophies. Oh yes, I've stopped a civil war. Gods of the Sea, storm, stone, and salt. Oh yes, this is gonna be fun. Alright, where are we going now? Khan's Heart, which is all the way over here. And let's go. And this is where the fun happens. I talk shit about slow-moving characters in video games, and then I'm like... I'll just play Sunless Sea for a few hours. Watch this stupid fucking tugboat go by. is Hunter's Keep? Hunter's Keep is above us. Do we want to loop around it just to be up? Yeah. You got A and D to move back and forth, or up and down, left and right, port starboard, whatever you call it. Hunter's Keep. Yep. Hunter's Keep is no more. I don't even think we can dock there anymore. Or we might be able to, but then, like, nothing happens. It's burnt down. Something happened. I don't know what, but I showed up there one day. Fed the crew. Alright, that's good. I showed up there one day. Laughter from the foredeck. Something awaits you in port. Alright, something's changed in fallen London. No landlubber would notice the change, but you feel air prickle on your skin. Somewhere new. We're not somewhere new. Anyways. I went there. There was a maid in a closet screeching at us. Or hissing at us. She jumped on the ceiling and ran from us. And then we went back later and the place was burning down. And we couldn't find where the sisters were. Oh, are you a refueling? Yeah, this is a refueling ship, I believe. So let us just kind of coast in here. Right? Light ship. Its clear, bright beam warms the way. Speak to the crew. They long for news of home. Purchase fuel. They have little to spare, but it's twice the usual price. Okay, so that's fine. I'll just buy some more, because being without fuel, it's traumatizing, to say the least. Speak to the crew? Recent news. Recent news is one of the things that I would bring to the Sisters at Hunter's Keep. But God only fucking knows where they are now, so I'll speak to the crew. Maybe it'll bring terror down. Yep, it did. Tea beneath the light. In the bleaching glare of the lens, among the smell of oil and metal, you sip tea and chat. The Z's terror resides. Lost 1 recent news, lost 5 terror, and now have 1 Z story. That can be bought and sold somewhere. I don't know where, though. But we will find out where. July 29th, 1888. Good year, good year. Where the fuck are we? Tony Reeves. And one of the reasons that I had taken so long to record this game is because I was sort of like, should I continue from where I left off, or should I play and then wait until this captain dies and then start off from there, like a fresh start? And then I thought, you know what? Fuck it. This captain's gonna die eventually. Might as well show it. Why not? I am not where I should be. I have a feeling there's nothing around. Oh. Oh, that's fog. Tony Reefs. Here the wilder air reaches. Demero's Gate, named for the navigator lost above. How did his bones come below? On the lighter horizon, sticky yellow light glimmers for a moment, then fades. And that's where the creepiness comes in. These vague captain's logs. Entered a fog banks. Our gunners struggle to see our foes. Oh, Demo Island. Fed the group. Okay, fine. Yep, and terror rises when you can't see shit. Funny how that works. But it gets really bad. It raises really bad. Iron and Misery Cove Funging Station? Huh. Alright, let's go here and see what they have to offer. Please be fucking friendly. You're not friendly. I'm just gonna... Alright. Iron and Misery Company Funging Station. I&M has a funger, I don't know, operational here. Felling giant belugas shrooms for building materials, harvesting correlate for its medicinal properties. It's a desperate little outpost of something like civilization. Up puffs the affable factor. Oh, hello, Captain. Thank God for visitors. We'd go quite mad here otherwise. Quite mad. How can we be of assistance? Give the pass sign to... Oh, okay. So this is a get report port. Tea with the factor. Explore. Or is this a port report? Accept a volunteer. One of the company's belugas fellers has negotiated an early release from her contracts. It's the Sproutling, she tells you, her face pleading. I keep picking them out of me porridge, and me hair, and me eyes. Take me away, I'm a good worker. Okay. Compile a port report. Here we go. Go ahead. You have now one port report of Demu Island. Of course, I'm activities here don't seem that interesting. Nevertheless, record what you can. Okay. Gather supplies. Unlock with terror no more than, Some of its poisonous hallucinogenics are mischievous. Good luck. No thank you. Provide a respite from mushrooms. Here is mushrooms for every meal. A sign on the dock, blotched in mildew, promises a reward for anyone who provides an alternative. Trade 2 strange catches for a smooth and copper long box. Ooh. Oh, I don't think we have... Okay, we can't do that. I think we only have 1 strange catch. We have no strange catch. Because despite the fact that is also a key story element, in combat we can throw it overboard as a lure. It's like beef jerky from Silent Hill. Fuck, and you don't realize that until you've thrown all of it overboard. Tea with the factor. The bandage. Okay, let's go with this. Poor fellow needs company, and he can spare an hour away from his schedule. An interlude. You sit on the veranda of the factor's house, looking out over a fungal jungle, an expansion of green and sour gold. The air is thick with hovering spores. The scones are stale. Even the tea has a hint of mildew. But the factor is good company. He shares odd stories about the ice and roses of Irem, the monstrosities of the Sea of Lilies, and a little restaurant in Vanderbite where he enjoyed the most extraordinary seafood. Vanderbite, I know. I've never met a tomb colonist who could cook, but you must visit the place. Do you know it? I actually have. The bandage provisioner, I think his name is, used to be a captain on this ship, or an officer on this ship. Yeah, he used to be the cook. That was in another lifetime, though. He's well beneath the waves now. He also has a load of Belogus frond carted aboard your ship. He waves away your thanks. I've eaten so much of the stuff I fear that I might be transformed entirely into fungus. So why are you giving it to me? He leans confidently towards you. It happens, you know, but one does have to eat rather a lot of it first. Alright, that's all for now. You'll find a story when you next make port. You receive this from Time Design as you travel to sea. Alright. So the prompt of something has changed in port has now been used. You saved 7 fragments of pages where we learned new shit. Told of an exceptionally fine restaurant in Vanderbite. So maybe we might be able to go and unlock the bandage provisioner now. Alright. What else can we do? Give a pass sign to the affable factor. The Admiral asked you to bring back strategic information. This is your contact. The Admiral, this is kind of, yes, have it here. The courier ship to Mount Palmerston stopped off to resupply. Tell the Admiralty. Tell them I miss my children. Tell them I can't take it here much longer. The spore's the dark. Strategic information. You've completed your commission. Return to the Admiralty. I had no idea I had to. Okay, we're not gonna fucking gather supplies, though. Do we have any shops here? We do. Fuel and supplies. Let's take some, because we're on our way to make some money anyway. Shipyard, they don't have ships for sale. Alright. Unfortunately, cargo, such as supplies and fuel, uses up cargo fucking space. Fuck! I hate when games are realistic in that regard. Buddy, fuck off. Fuck off, buddy. I don't know what your deal is, but you're probably more equipped to... He's waiting for me. He's waiting for me. He's waiting for me to launch from port. I need to go this way. Back to Gator's Morn, into Khan's Heart. So you know what? Fuck it. Let's go, Daddy-O. Yeah. Fuck off. Fuck off in that direction. I'm not gonna go through the fog. There's a buoy. That buoy is my desktop background. Oh, God, you got a fucking friend up here. God damn it. Also, I just realized I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna put the... Oh, no. Fuck off. All clear. Alright. He saw us and then he fucked off. No! Fuck off! He's probably gonna come after us. Yep, he is. Oh god, you've got a crew of 16. I've got a crew of 7! You're faster than me, too! Fuck off! Is that a flare? That's a flare. He can now has better chance at seeing me. Oh god. Okay, are you done? Are you done, sir? Are you quite finished? Okay. Oh god. We're not gonna be doing combat yet, especially not with a fucking 16 crew freighter. Jesus. Oh, wait a minute. I realized I never took that that lady from the fungus place on board. Damn. Alright. Glass of chopped dark water, ironclad feet of the hatchway. Fed the crew. Stalagmites loom in the distance like cranes of fucking... Nope, we're not doing that! Oh god. Oh god. Pirate frigate. Oh, you're slightly better than me. But we will not tolerate it. Please let this be something I can go under. Okay, yes. I'm gonna lose him in the... Yeah. Crash on the rocks. Have we been to Gator's Morn? I don't remember. Okay, good. That's a bridge. Okay. Stalagmites loom in the distance like cranes of wool-staffed docks, but vaster and more... Dude. Okay, all clear. But vaster, the courser's forest. Our lookouts are watchful. Alright, so this is... I guess this place is dangerous, is what it's trying to tell me. Let's see. Gator's Morn. The Morn is a stalagmite, vast as a crag, and its foot has no safe harbors. The courser's citadel nestles halfway up. An intricate system of winches takes the strain, and your ship rises slowly from the Z. Her hull creaks in protest. Grizzled sailors groan and cling to stanchions. Stanchions. Higher and higher. Now the undersea simmers like glass below. Children clambering in the crevasses cheer and wave alarmingly. The winch motor slows and you hang in a cradle next to a red-bowed pirate cutter. An evening at the Oriental Pent. Straightforward challenge. This is a Veils, which is our stealthness, our deception. Straightforward. It's pretty good. 50 echoes. Something away to support. Explore the Morn. Over here, rumors of a pirate poet. Oh, this is one of the things I think that's unlocked from Fallen London. But first we gotta get a port report. Very modest challenge. Oh, this is either gonna be really good or really bad. Gator's Morn swarms with pirates, smugglers, and captains of uncertain allegiance. You can learn a lot here, but you'll need to go carefully. Oh! Gator's Morn swarms with pirates. Okay. You and one of your more villainous-looking sailors join a dice game. Villainous-looking, but you know for a fact that she tithes to charity and has a delightful singing voice. How does singing voice factor into... The topic turns promisingly to pillage and ambush, but your sailor is a little too forward with her questions. There's a scuffle and a stabbing. You escape. She does not. Fuck. Veil 61 challenge. Well, I've got a port report. Fucking great. 5 terror. Lost 1 crew member. Shit. Yes. So the thing is, the more crew members you have, the more supplies you need. The hungrier they get, faster, obviously, the more you need to feed them. But if you get under a certain point of, I think it's 3, maybe 2, might be 3 or 4. I don't know. We'll know when it happens, because it will happen. When you get under a certain point, you lose the ability to move at certain speeds. First you lose second speed, and then first speed, which is really the ability to move at all. So, let's continue. Drinking down by the docks. Explore them more. Do we want to do that? Let's just explore first. What could go wrong, besides everything? There's a surprising quantity of actual landscape on the Morn. It's vertical, admittedly, but once you find the beast paths and urchin roads, you can traverse it as you would a rocky moor, with an additional throatful of lurching terror. Ooh. Well, that fucking fucked. Fisherfolk, sailors, and a shady couple of likely pirates. And is that a drownie down by the water's edge? They sit around a fire at the Z's edge, passing around a bottle of something viscous black. They're wagering on riddles. Will you join them? Riddles are for children. Almost impossibly challenging. What is... Pages is... Knowledge. It's our knowledge stat, basically. You know what? What is our chances? The one we have the highest chance of is... Let's bet 1 echo. Why not? I failed anyway. Better. One of the fishermen is bursting to try it. A whale's eye? The fisherman chuckles and pounds the ground with a fist. City folk, pay up. He crows. Okay, try one. I lost 1 echo. I've gained 5 fragments, so that's it for now. She's been shot the morn. Collect your ill-gotten gain. Have you been sending stolen ships to the Corsair Forest? Nope. Another afternoon at the Errant Limpet. Okay. A drinking den by the dock cradles is a good place for your crew to find companionship and let off steam. But although Gator's Morn is a free port, the Corsairs prefer to their own, and look askance at respectable Londoners. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing, I think it's Corsairs, wrong. I don't know. I'm not a ship person. I've lived by the beach for the past... probably 17 years, but I don't know shit. Cold shoulders at the Iron Lampe. Conversations quieten as the drinkers look around. You've been here too long, and you're attracting the wrong kind of attention. Time to move on. Alright. So I guess all that's left to do is... Actually, can we go again? Or will something bad happen? We could keep... Oh, no. Oops. I thought that was Lost One Terror. My bad. Oops. Overheard rumors of a pirate poet. Landlubbers fear pirates. Pirates fear the poet. Lies, nonsense, and glimmers. Some say she's a clayman who freed herself with the power of verse. Possible. Others insist she's personal muse of the king with 100 hearts. Unlikely. One claims she sails on a living ship made of still screaming skulls of her victim. More sober voices mutter. And no, it's just an Alcleus class vessel. Whatever the truth, few have fought her and survived to tell the tale. Only the bravest of captains risk the lonely parts of the sea where her flag is said to fly. Oh, fuck. Are we gonna have to fucking go in a ship battle with her? I'm not good with the ship battles. I've got a fucking tugboat. Oh, that's it. That's it. I could ask about her, and that's it. I guess that was just to know. Do we have any shops? Ooh. Mushroom wine. Soulless fruit. Friendly face. Oh, a concealed compartment. Provides some small degree of protection against excisemen searching your ship for contraband. That might actually help. Because the stuff that I'm picking up is like a random. I think if you collect certain status effects to a certain degree, you increase the chance of your ship being randomly searched, and it might happen when coming back from picking up this stuff for the cheerful man. But you know what? I'm just gonna buy some of this, buy some of that, and then we're gonna be on our way. We'll come back for that later if we survive, because we're going to Khan's Heart, right? So let's go. We've got a port report. We lost a crew member. It's fine. I've been to Khan's Heart a couple times. I had to drop off an officer there, which I regret doing because she increased our iron thing, which increases our attack and defense, or increases the damage your attacks do. So I have regrets. Let's see. Khan's Heart. It's like a weird mixture of things. Oh, shit. Yeah. The Salt Steppes is the domain of the new Canite, whose ancestors came here long before London fell. Is that a bridge? I don't know if that's a bridge. So yeah, this is the equivalent of, I guess, the mysterious East. Distant bells. Something awaits you in port. Okay. I banish thee to wander the night through the stranger places. What? Oh god, how did you know? Young witch, let me speak wisdom to you. We begin and we end at the night in the woods. Ships, what cargo, what fucking anything. I will never abandon this map because 3 of those captains died to fill out a little more than a quarter of it. Maybe half.